Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be discussing the difference between trading and investing. I think a lot of people have this misunderstanding of, oh, they're the same thing, or oh, this is that, but it's actually this. And so we're going to make this video brief to the point, but clear as to the difference between trading and investing.
So, day trading versus investing. Investing involves you fundamentally investing into an asset. So, an example would be a lot of people are involved in investing in stocks, right? Like Apple, I don't know, Tesla, right? There's all those fundamental assets that you can invest in, and you're investing in them with the intention of them growing.
Investing is like you parking funds in a place in anticipation of an appreciation in price over time to sell for a profit. So let's say for example, just to make it super simple for you guys, let's say you bought 100 shares of a company at $5. Okay? So you bought 20 shares, right? $100 worth at $5 is 20. So you're getting 20 shares of that company. Investing is you holding those 20 shares that you paid $100 for in anticipation of it to appreciate over time, over the next few years, however long you decide to hold it, really longer term though, usually with investing, so that you can sell for a profit. So let's say a couple years goes by, that same stock that was once priced $5 is now priced $15. Okay, so you've made a great return in that period of time. Now your 20 stocks are worth not $100, but you're looking at $300 because it's now appreciated to $15 per share. So that's the idea with investing. It's kind of you parking funds long term in the anticipation of an appreciation and looking to sell for a profit in the future. And then day trading is a lot more it's you being more engaged in the markets and trading more shorter term moves. And I think a big differentiation as well with investing and trading is that investing, the only way you're really making money is if the market goes higher, if the price of of an asset you're acquiring goes up. Versus trading, you can make money both ways. So you're not limited to only making money when the market's going up anymore. We could have a season of the market trading higher, and then of course there's seasons where the market's trading lower. You can actually be profiting off the market trading lower with day trading. Obviously, we're going to get into more on that in the buying and selling video, where we're really going to differentiate and get into the kind of minutia of that, if you will. But day trading is shorter term engagement and involvement in the markets. You could be in a trade for a couple of days. You could be in a trade for a couple of weeks. It could be a couple hours, even depending on your trading style. And we'll also talk about that in another video. But that is the key differences between trading and investing. Now, I have a question for you,
Talk to me.
because for the average Joe that's seeing this video, they might have this thought of like, okay, well, what are the pros and cons of each? Like, what should I focus on doing, trading or investing, and what are some things that you would say to consider when you're trying to just differentiate? Okay, do I want to start trading? Do I want to start investing? What are some of the pros and cons of each?
One of the greatest pros of day trading is that you're not dependent on the economy. So the economy is not something that we can ever control. We cannot control how well Apple will perform or Tesla, or how well Canada is doing as a whole, or how well America is doing as a whole. Being a day trader really allows you the opportunity to invest, participate in the financial markets, economically independent of what is actually happening in real time.
Hmm.
And I think that's genuinely one of the biggest reasons why I got into the space, is because I always wanted to be my own person. I never wanted to depend on the economy, because you can't do anything about the fact that the unemployment rate is up, or the fact that people are not willing to spend, the fact that it's harder for people to make money at this season of the economy. That's definitely a huge pro for myself. What would be a con?
Well, one thing that I'll say,
Please.
and this is like a misunderstanding, I think, is sometimes people think of trading and, oh, it's unattainable for me because my schedule is so busy and I don't have the time to sit on the charts all day. And that's why they choose just long-term investments. And that's fantastic. Cool. But I think the misconception comes from you having to sit in front of a chart all day to day trade. That's farthest thing from the truth, to be honest.
Super not true.
I mean, for me, I'll speak on behalf of myself, but I know it's kind of the case for him too. Like, we'll trade maybe 3 days a week for a couple hours, and then we have the rest of our week to do whatever the heck we want because we're not working 9 to 5s. Like, this is what we do: is trade, invest, and educate, obviously, in the space. That's our routine. There is not a need to be in front of the charts glued to a screen all day long. So there's not that's not a con. I think it's sometimes something that people will look at as a con with trading. Oh, it takes a lot of time, da da da, whatever. It doesn't need to, and it's something you can really fit in around your schedule. And then obviously, one of the strengths with longer term investing is the idea you can kind of just set it, forget it, come back to it in a couple of years. But there is, I would say, greater potential in day trading when executed effectively with proper risk management and using a lot of the lessons we're going to be sharing with you guys in this course. A greater potential for return in day trading than what you could see as a return in longer term investing, just parking money in a certain place. So it's kind of like, you have to make a decision of whether or not you really want to dial in with trading to see that greater return over time, because it is going to take time. But that's another thing I would say with trading. So with that being said, that's a brief overview and kind of explanation as to day trading versus investing. And I know the past couple of videos you've probably seen, we haven't been showing you guys a whole lot visually, actually sharing screens. And that's because these are, more general, basic, foundational things to keep in mind. And hopefully you're taking some notes on this stuff. But in the future videos, and as we're really going throughout this course, we're going to be doing a lot with shared screens, showing you guys some things
100%.
visually, because obviously visually learning on the charts is like a must. You know what I mean? We can't just talk about the charts and not show them to you guys. But yeah, with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm running the clickbait play. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking looking good just for them because they're gonna click me, and plus the edits and stuff like that too. But whatever. Anyways, let's get to it.
Well,
Oh, we're recording.
yeah.
Let's get it.
What were you gonna say something?
Nah, I thought we weren't. I thought we weren't recording. All right, let's get it.
We definitely are recording. Welcome back to another video. In this,
Wait, you gotta run that back because I just made a gay ass face, bro. I feel like out of rhythm.
yeah,
You get me?
yeah.
Yeah, you feel that too.
I can
Like
feel it.
about me, yeah. Like I just feel
About
so.
me, though.
I feel like when we made that last video, I was so on it. Like I was so on it rhythm wise. I feel like yeah, I'm just so off rhythm. It's so interesting. How you doing?
The guy, the man himself.